folks. Welcome to the Mortgage Update with Dan Frio. Now, of course, I am Dan Frio. I don't have a watch on today. So it's today's date. It is February 25th, 2020. So let's get at it. What happened today? The market crashed again. It was funny because the market, I anticipated kind of a comeback, and that actually did happen this morning. In the stock market, I think the stock market opened up about 100. Mortgage-backed securities also gave back some ground. And then all of a sudden, everything just turned again. And so let me recap what happened for the day. Let's go back to the thing we focus on every day at the Mortgage Update. Is this number right here. This is the mortgage-backed securities. And we follow this daily to see what's happening. This is a move. It's not a huge move, but it's a lot better than I anticipated. Because if you could see, when we opened the market this morning, it was up, and then it gave back everything. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. There's going to be profit taking. Like I assumed yesterday. If you go back to my yesterday's video, I thought the market would open up because of, people were jumping into the market thinking, it's good priced. And also we would give back some ground on the mortgage-backed securities market, which when we opened, this was a shocker. And then all of a sudden it went back down to zero. And I'm like, okay, there we go. It's starting to run its course. But then the market took a turn for the worse. Let's see if I can see what the U.S. markets did today. Kind of the chart, because it's, again, when it opened up the day, I don't know if I can find this here, but when it opened up the day, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. It was up 100, and then it just came crashing down. So what happened? So let's get at it. Basically, we thought, it's going to rally back a little bit. And then, I think that the virus is going to play, now they're saying, it's basically worldwide at this point. So it's going to play havoc on the whole world, and who knows where this is going to take us. The good news is, and there's going to be bright news, I'm going to show you some numbers on, if you're sitting out there renting, why this is a great time to buy. I'm not saying, I'm biased because I'm a mortgage person, but also I try to make you, responsible for the money that you have. How can you be a good steward of your money? And I'll show you in a minute why it's probably going to make some sense to buy a house if you're not already a homeowner. If you're a homeowner, this is fantastic times to do something. We got piles of loan estimates in today. Probably 90% of them we could save on rate and the fees, or one or the other, dramatically. Not like $50. We're talking, $2,000-$3,000 in closing costs, or maybe $100 or $200 a month in your payment. So that's great news there. So let me kind of recap what happened in the market today. Basically, the news out was the Case-Shiller index. This is the valuing homes, all the homes in the country. What did they do? Well, there was a 5.2 year-over-year increase in home values. Just remember that number, a 5.2% increase in loan values. So let's say you have a $300,000 home, 5% return. Say if you had $300,000 in the market, you got a 5% on return on that monies. You're happy. It beats zero. And also you're getting into a home that's yours. It's increasing in value. You're writing the interest off on taxes. The payments, and I'm going to go over the payments in a second. You might be surprised how much the low rates today is making home affordability, not a pipe dream. Okay, so let's go back to this number here. You see the 5% tick up in the mortgage-backed securities. This was, like I said, a surprise in the market. So let's see what the trend was today. I haven't done this yet, and I'm just doing it because it's starting to snow here in Chicago, and I was trying to get out of here, so that's why I'm posting a little bit early. Let's go to the charts and see what's going on there. And I said that we're probably going to, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. So let's go on to the charting. And here's our charts. Okay, this is where we are. I'll kind of blend it in here because I want to take this piece. I'm just trying to get this piece in line. So let me do a new chart here. Let's try to bring the bottom in there and go right there. Okay, so there's a reason to my madness. We broke above this level. Okay, remember yesterday the Fibonacci levels. Look at the spread now in the Fibonacci levels. Why? Because we broke out of a range here, basically in unprecedented areas. So, it created this big of a spread. What the Fibonacci levels are, it puts in a floor and a ceiling in on, the ranges that everything should move. Because of the volatility right now, it increased these ranges. So just think of these as, I would say, bumpers when you're playing bowling when you're a kid. It kind of keeps you in line. So when we're trading, we kind of look at these areas, just saying, okay, we should bounce around this area. This trend is fantastic. So again, I think the stock market's overbought. So people are pulling out of that, and then the coronavirus is playing havoc on the world. Okay, so let's put all this into perspective. For those out there that are looking to refinance, right now we've locked in, I can't tell you, maybe 10 or 20 people in today, about 3.125 to 3.25. I don't know what the APRs are, but I'll throw it in there for legal purposes. Let's say it's 3.5 to 3.625 on the APRs. That should be pretty much in that range on FHA. I know that because I just locked in a bunch of people in those, and they're doing FHA streamlines. So if you have an FHA rate in the 4 or above, please call, please email, go to the website, apply now. Okay, so let's get on to the affordability index. So if you're renting out there, we have a down payment assistance program. We actually have we have a whole variety of them, and they go up to $10,000 to help you buy a home. Okay, so if the lack of a down payment is stopping you, let me know, because we have the state of Illinois, we have multiple state agencies that we have their down payment assistance program. Then we have a national program that'll fit anybody, but there's different income pieces of that. You can't make a certain amount. Some are higher than others and so forth. But I'd love to consult you through that piece of it. And it'll give you, in most cases, up to $10,000 for your down payment and cover any closing costs. So let's go. What I wanted to do is say, average in the country, what are rents doing? And we're seeing a 2.7 increase in rents with the average rent of $1,480. Okay, so what can $1,480 get us if we're looking to buy a home? So I did a spreadsheet, and again, I just kind of did this on a whim. And on a $200,000 loan at 3.99%, that gives you a principal and interest payment of $953. Okay. In here, I put in your real estate taxes. I'm putting in that they're $3,600, and this is a variable. This is your homeowners insurance and your PMI. In this scenario, your payment would be $1,400 for a $200,000 home. Okay, so hopefully that's opening some people's eyes out there. So let's look at, we got the down payment assistance program to help you. First-time home buyers, or if you haven't owned a home in the past 3 years, you can get away with one of two different programs. First-time home buyer conventional program that we have is a 3% down program. 3% down. Okay? FHA requires 3.5% down. So think about that. Just 3 to 3.5% down payment, and you're getting into a home. If you're a veteran, God bless you, you can get into a house with 0 down, 100% financing. So that's where I want to help you. I'm showing here that home affordability is in line, $1,400. I know in Chicago, I mean, the norm is probably $2,000 plus. So how much can you afford? The rents are going up on a 3% basis. Home values based on the Case-Shiller index is up 5% a year. So you're getting 5% appreciation on your home. You're getting the lowest rates basically in history. You're getting a down payment assistance program if you need it. If you don't need it, God bless you. But you're getting into a house with basically the lowest rates in history with minimum down. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. And you get to write off, in most cases or almost all cases, 100% of the interest that you pay. And a big portion of your real estate taxes. And you own your own house. So hopefully I can help you out there. If you got any questions, feel free. Call me, email me, however you need to do it to get a hold of me. Again, I'm going to throw this out there because I'm loving getting these loan estimates in. If you're in the middle of a loan right now and you want my opinion on what we can do, can we beat what you're getting? Send me what's called your loan estimate, okay? And I'll get back with you within probably a half hour, and I'll write on it and give you everything, and I'll email it to you so you have it in writing, what I can or can't do for you. If you're looking to refinance your home, shoot me a copy of your mortgage statement. Let me see the balance that you have in the interest rate. I want to confirm the interest rate because so many people think their rate is X. And then when I really look at it, it's not that. And in the last couple of days, I've actually went back to people saying, you know what, you got a better rate than you thought. Just keep it. You're okay for right now, but I'll put you in my pipeline. So if a rate hits a certain trigger, I'll get back with you. So send me your mortgage statements. Here's how to get me. 844-775-LOAN, which is 844-775-LOAN, which is 5626. Email me at Danny, DANNY, .Frio, which is FRIO, at preferredrate.com, or go to thefrioteam.com. And again, Frio is FRIO. If you go to the website, scroll kind of down to the bottom, and then you're going to see a red tab that says apply here. Click it, fill out as much information as you can. It'll populate my system, alert me, and I promise you I'll get right on it, or one of my team members will get on it. Let me recap myself for those that don't know who I am. My name is Dan Frio. I am a mortgage advisor in Chicago. Been doing it for 32 years. You can, if you're in Chicago, tune in tonight, 7:30 to 8 o'clock on WYLL Radio. It's a Christian radio station. Been on there for about 13 years. I love helping those in need. If you want to tune in on Saturdays, you can find me on WIND Radio, Saturday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. That's how you can find me on the radio. All those shows are put on my YouTube channel and podcast. Just look up The Mortgage Update with Dan Frio, and you should find me all over the place. Or just Google The Mortgage Update with Dan Frio, and you'll see about 5-6 pages of information about me, my podcast, my YouTubes, my Spotify, my iTunes, everything you can find out about me, and I hope you like what you see. There's also reviews on there. So please reach out. I'd love to help you if I can. I can't help if you don't reach out to me. So hope you get in touch with me. If you would please, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I love the reaching out and saying, do you like what I'm posting? Please don't forget to subscribe down below. If you leave a comment, I promise you I will respond. I respond to every one of them. I get a lot of spams, so I click out of a lot of them. But if you do leave something down below, I will respond. Or if there's even some videos or topics you want me to cover, I'd love to cover them for you because I'm here to educate. So God bless. Thanks again. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye.